Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Where do we find this one?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to Temple Bethel. For those of you who have not been here before, it's great to welcome you to our synagogue and to our sanctuary on this very beautiful and special day. So throughout the Jewish world, Jews are in our synagogue celebrating Shabbat. We are reading the same prayers, sharing the same Torah portions, and celebrating Shabbat together. But it's only here that this fine young man, Cole Jacobs, is becoming bar mitzvah. And just mazel tov to you, Cole, and to your parents and family and friends who are here from near and far. It's just a really great day. We are thrilled to be able to celebrate with you today. We wish you the first of many mazel tovs. So for those who are unfamiliar with our synagogue or our worship, in front of you, you'll find Mishkan Tefillah, that big blue prayer book. Throughout the course of the morning, either I or Cole will tell you exactly where we are in the prayer book so you can follow along, and so that you can either share the prayers that you know, or read the English, or just hum along as Cantor was doing before. And just really be full participants in our service. So again, welcome and mazel tov. Now, you may see that George and Cantor Davidson and I were all wearing these talesim, a talit, the prayer shawl. But there's one person who's missing one, and that's him. So, Cole, it's time for you to put on your talit. It's the very first ritual mitzvah that you will undertake on your own. And to present you with your talit, I want to invite your very, very proud grandparents, Barry and Diane.
Good morning.
You look good.
Well, good morning, Cole. As you know, Temple Bethel has been a very important part of our lives for over 40 years. There have been very many very happy moments here, some sad moments, but one thing that has always been constant for us and for our family is this temple. Rabbi Chuck, Cantor and Lon, Debbie have always been here for us, and they'll never know how much we appreciate that. It's so special because our family have been here, like I said, over 40 years, but this bima has been so special for our family. For not quite so long ago, for us, your Aunt Tina was standing right here on this bima, just like you are, becoming a bat mitzvah. And then your mom, who was bat mitzvah in Israel, but came and shared her wonderful experience with our temple family after she had her bat mitzvah. And in addition, not quite so long ago, both you and your brother Peyton had your Hebrew names here with our rabbi. So all these things made it so special for Grandma and for I, and for me. Becoming a bar mitzvah is a very, very important tradition in Jewish life. You know that the journey of the Jewish people has been filled with lots of unfortunate tragedies, but in addition to the tragedies, some wonderful times and incredible triumphs. Now today, As you become a bar mitzvah, you begin to take your place not only as a young Jewish man, but you begin to take your place in our temple and in our community. And you'll never know, well, maybe you will when you take your place where Grandma and I are, how special today is. That all the people that are here today to celebrate with you and to be with you in this incredible time. We know how hard you've worked, and we know of all the time and effort, and I want you to know how much we admire and appreciate everything that you have done that has led up to today. We've watched you through lots of years at school, at all your sporting events, and at TBE, grow into who you are. And today is one of those milestones that people reach because of their passion and their desire to be a full person. And you'll never know how proud we are of you. And we want you to know that Grandma and I will continue to always be there for you, and we'll be your best supporters, whatever you do in life. So this talit is just a token to show our appreciation of all your hard work and how proud we are and how much we love you. You want to put down, babe? Come here, Cass.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hitatef bat tzitzit.
It's like learning to dress yourself.
Perfect. All right, good. On page 192, we share a blessing for the opportunity to sit together and pray together in this beautiful sanctuary. Ma tovu.
Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. V'ani berov chastecha avo veitecha eshtachaveh elecha l'kodshecha be'yiratecha. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael.
Every morning upon arising, we thank God for returning to us our bodies, our souls, and our minds. We share a few blessings to honor this creation within us. Let's join together at the top of page 195. Together, blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware, we would lack the strength to stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh kol basar umafli la'asot. On the next page, a blessing for the gift of our souls, Elohai Neshama.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Ata verata, ata yetzarta, ata nefachta bi. Ve'ata meshamra vekirbi. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai.
We continue with the blessings for our daily miracles on page 198. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind to the ability to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who moves sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who girdles Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah.
As we continue on page 206, it's my pleasure to invite to the bima Scott Jacobs and Kristen Jacobs to share a couple of readings.
These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world. While the principle remains in the world to come, they are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all.
For our teachers and their students, and the students of their students, we ask for peace and love and kindness. And let us say amen. And for those who study the Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all that need. And let us say amen. And we ask for peace, love, and kindness. And let us say amen.
We continue with Ashrei on page 215. Page 215.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela.
On page 218, let all that breathes praise God. Hallelujah. The last two lines in Hebrew, Kol haneshama tehallel.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallel. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallel. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu.
We continue on page 224 with Chatzi Kaddish. Please stand if you are able.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ולמד יברכותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב במהרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולל מעלמיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יאי לה לי לה 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 לה, יאי לה לי לה 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 לה, yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
We continue with our prayer for the morning light on page 228. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam yotzer or uvarei choshe oseh shalom uvarei et hakol hameir la'aretz v'ladarim alecha barachamim uvtuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reshit ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai kulam b'chokhma asita mal ha'aretz kinyanecha titbarach Adonai Eloheinu al sheva me'aseh yadecha v'al me'orei or sha'asita yefarucha sela or chadash al tzion ta'ir v'nizke kulanu mechera le'oro Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'me'orot. We are in the middle of page 231. Love your neighbor as yourself, you said, and light blinded we saw, that inner and outer worlds are one as you are one. You spoke and we rose. We reached for you down the centuries, your light moving before us. As we climbed, fell back, and climbed again, your Sinai of life. We joined Cantor on the previous page.
והאר עינינו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך, ויחל לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש ולא ניכלם ולא ניכשל לעולם ועד, כי זה שם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך. ואבינו לשלום מיד בכנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו כמויות לארצנו, כי אל פועל ישועות אתה ובנו בחלת, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד, שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
Please be seated. We are on page 234. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, וחיו הדברים האלה. Asher Anochi Metzavecha Hayom Alabavecha Veshinatam Levanecha Vedibarta Bam Beshivtecha Vevetecha Uvleftecha Vaderech Uvshokbeha Uvkumecha Ukshartam Leot Aliadecha Vechayila Totafot Beinenecha Uvtachtam Amezizo Betecha Uvisharecha Lema Tiskeru Vasitem et Komitzvotai Vitem Kedoshim Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeit Yechem Meretz Mitzrayim Liot Lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. We are on the middle of page 239. The eternal truth is that you alone are God and there's none else. May the righteous of all nations rejoice in your love and exult in your justice. Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Let nation not lift up sword against nation, nor learn war anymore. You shall not hate your brother or sister in your heart. The stranger that sojourns you with us shall be accepted as your equal. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Why do you crush my people and oppress the poor? Asked God. We know that the Eternal One defends the poor and upholds the rights of the needy. Praise to God Most High. Blessed is God and deserving of blessing.
Ya bye bye bim bim bye, ya bye bye bim bam. Ya bye bye bim bim bye, ya bye bye bim bam. Ay da da, ya bye bye bim bam. Ay da da, ya bye bye bim bam. Mi chamocha baili Madonnai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. No ati lo to se pelle, no ati lo to se pelle. Ya bye bim bim bye, ya bye bim bam. Ya bye bim bim bye, ya bye bim bam. Ay da da, ya bye bim bam. Yai da dai ya bye bim bam. שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו וימלכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ובדכי נומך יהודה וישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני קהל ישראל.
We continue with Tefillah on page 242.
אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל, ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אלוהי
You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the doorframe, I began to enter into your glory. You move me forward, O Eternal, to step beyond self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold that I might abide with you. In the house of Eternal, I found my questions, waiting to be posted. They filled me with wonder. Sit with me, eternal teacher, encourage my seeking. As I fill my hours with your mitzvot, so shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Baruch atah Adonai, noteh
בתוכנו חיי עולם. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי איך ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גול לך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גול לך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך, קדושתך נקדיש, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך, קדושתך נקדיש, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גול לך, לדור ודור נגיד גול לך, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue silently through page 261, or with the prayers in your hearts. Please be seated.
רצון אמרי פי יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי וגואלי. Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you. Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. O say shalom bimromav, v'yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Many of my most enjoyable moments as a rabbi take place when I sit with my students and we study Torah together. I love exploring and helping them develop a deeper understanding of how a 2,500-year-old text can still speak to our lives today. Now, for the past couple of months, Cole and I have been studying the verses of Torah that he will chant shortly, and he will share his insights and interpretations of his verses with you a little later in our service. However, and as is our practice here at Temple Bethel, I also invited Cole to ask me a burning question about any facet of Judaism that I promised to begin answering today. So this is Cole's question. Cole wants to know, does God really exist? The answer, Cole, is yes. Shabbat Shalom. But wait, Cole, there's more. You see, answering a Jewish question so definitively and without explanation isn't very Jewish. See, the answer to most Jewish questions is on the one hand, and on the other hand, or simply we just answer a question with another question. Now that said, if you asked a very traditional Jew, does God exist? The answer to your question would be as unequivocal as mine. They believe with perfect faith that God exists. In fact, a little more than 800 years ago, the great medieval rabbinic sage named Maimonides wrote a famous introduction to a section of the Talmud called 13 Principles of Faith. In it, he declared that anyone who rejects or even doubts any of his 13 principles is a heretic. Now, the very first principle of faith that Maimonides articulated teaches the following. God exists. God is perfect in every way, eternal and the cause of all that exists. All other beings depend upon God for their existence. Now that's a pretty clear statement, Cole, that God exists and that God is real. Nevertheless, and as you'd imagine, there were many other sages of his time who took issue with Maimonides' sense of absolute truth. Now, however, Cole, we do not live in medieval times. Jewish theology continues to evolve, and there's even a place for those who are not so certain that God is real or that God exists. After all, what does it mean that God is real? Does God have a body? Does God have thoughts? Does God look like a human being like you or me? Does God look like anything at all? And if God had none of these attributes, how then could God exist? That very same Maimonides, about whom I spoke a few moments ago, taught unequivocally in his introduction to the Mishnah that God exists, also taught an idea called negative theology. and another famous book called The Guide for the Perplexed. Now, granted, famous in medieval rabbinic literature is kind of relative, but in the Jewish world, these are really famous texts. So rather, in The Guide to the Perplexed, rather than trying to describe what God is, Maimonides instead shares what God is not. This is the negative theology piece. God does not have a body. God does not have shape or form. God does not occupy time or space. God does not experience time. Using these negative descriptions of God, of what God is not, rather than what God is, perhaps we can have a better understanding of God's existence in our world. Cole, you asked if God exists. I believe God exists. You may or may not believe that God exists. And the beauty of modern Jewish belief and practice today is that you don't have to believe that God exists to be Jewish. That said, I challenge anyone to prove to me that God doesn't exist, because most people I know struggle with their belief in God. I don't know too many devout atheists, but I know lots of people who wonder who or what God is or God is not. Now, Cole, as you continue to develop your own theology and your own faith, you will have to determine for yourself how you relate to God. Do you believe that God is real? And if so, how do you describe that reality? Can you think of times when you felt God's presence around you? Or maybe even an absence of God when you would have expected it to be there? In the end, Cole, it matters less what I teach you about what I think about God. It's more important for you to explore, to believe, to study, to express doubt, express faith, and come to your own understanding of your belief and faith. It will likely change over time. Rarely have I met a 13-year-old whose faith is the same when they are 16 or 18 or 25 or 30. And it's okay for it to develop and grow, because that's what it means, Cole, beginning today as you become bar mitzvah, to be an independent, thoughtful, and questioning young adult in our community. So continue exploring the question, continue struggling, and call me in 15, 20 years and let me know what your thoughts are then. Shabbat shalom. So in just a few moments, Cole will come to the bima, and he will carry Torah in his arms and march it through the congregation. And he will be invited to chant verses from the Torah and thus become bar mitzvah, taking his place within the adult Jewish community. Now, reading from the Torah is really the central moment of this experience. And the Torah from which Cole is going to chant has a very special history in our congregation. When we open the ark, you will see 4 Torah scrolls inside. Each of them are identical in terms of the words that are contained within. The first 5 books of Moses, of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, from which Cole will be chanting today, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. But the scroll from which Cole will be reading is one that survived the Holocaust. It had been used in a community in České Budějovice in the Czech Republic in the years before World War II. It was used in a synagogue on a Shabbat like today, where people would come and read from the Torah and celebrate as we are doing today. However, during World War II, as Hitler and the Nazis plundered all of Europe, one of their tasks was to go into Jewish communities to destroy their synagogues and destroy their institutions, to round up Jews and either send them to concentration camps or death camps, and in many cases take some of the sacred objects and perhaps let them survive. For what Hitler was going to do with them after the war, we don't know. Perhaps it would be some sort of remnant of a now extinct Jewish community. But whatever the case is, the Jews at that time knew that their personhood, their institutions, and their sacred objects were in peril. So when word came through to České Budějovice and other towns in the Czech Republic that their synagogue might be destroyed, a group of leaders took their Torah scrolls and ones from all over the country and got them out of their synagogues and sent them to the great synagogue in Prague, where they managed to actually survive the war, kind of hidden away. And even though České Budějovice as a town was destroyed and its Jews were wiped out, as through most of Czechoslovakia, Germany, Poland, most of Europe, this particular Torah scroll happened to survive. In fact, after World War II, this scroll and about 1,600 others like it found their way to the Westminster Synagogue in London, where for a period of time they were just stored in a basement. No one knew what to do with them. Until about 50 years ago, someone had the idea to take scrolls like this that were rescued from the Holocaust and to distribute them on permanent loan throughout the Jewish world to synagogues so that they could see the remnants of Jewish life that had existed in Europe and had now been wiped out, but to see also that synagogues today throughout North America and the world continue to survive and thrive. Now, you may go into a number of synagogues and see a Holocaust memorial in the lobby, and there might be one of these scrolls there. We're very fortunate that the scroll from which Cole will chant is one that is still in good enough condition that we can chant from it, and we can honor it, and honor Cole, and honor those who have chanted from it before. In fact, we only use this Torah scroll when a young person becomes bar mitzvah at this age, at the age of 13, or when a person becomes confirmed at the age of 16. And when we read from it, it is just this demonstration that here, more than 70 years later, that Am Yisrael Chai, that the Jewish people still live, that we're here to celebrate yet another person becoming bar mitzvah, and the continued revitalization of Jewish life in North America and beyond. And especially this Torah scroll, because Cole, we always say that this Torah scroll links you to all those who read and chanted from it before, not only your classmates in the previous few months, but going back, 5 or 10 years, your mother, your aunt, who stood on this very bima, you're welcome for that one. Your mother and your aunt, when they stood at this bima to chant from this Torah, and when your grandparents were able to bless them, it links you to that wonderful line of tradition within not only the Temple Bethel family, but also all those who came before, all the way back to České Budějovice, when it was read with such joy and celebration back then. So Cole, as you prepare to take this Torah scroll in your arms, I invite you to come forward first and to share your bar mitzvah pledge.
I am about to receive the gift of Torah and share in the sacred responsibility of teaching Torah to others. I am able to do this because I have studied and because I have made a commitment to the value of learning. In order for me to grow as a Jew and to share with others the blessings I have received, I accept the responsibility to continue with my Jewish education through confirmation and perhaps even beyond. As bar mitzvah, I am responsible for the mitzvah of learning, and I will fulfill that mitzvah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made us holy with your commandments and commanded us to be occupied with words of Torah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamlamed Torah la'amcha Yisrael.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who teaches us Torah to your people Israel.
As we prepare to take the Torah from the ark and place it into Cole's arms, I'd like to invite to the bima to open the ark Peyton Jacobs, Olivia Hernandez, and Dylan Jacobs, along with Carrie and Jamie, who will share a special blessing and pass Torah from one generation to the next. We're on page 364. Please stand if you are able.
שאו שערים ראשיכם ושאו פתחי עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד הכבוד.
Hi. Coley, we've never been more proud of you than standing here today and watching you become a bar mitzvah. We are in awe of you. You are an inspiration and a gift to us all.
We know how hard you worked for this day. And I don't just mean your last few months preparing for your bar mitzvah. I mean how hard you've worked at life these past few years.
You are a diligent student, a powerful basketball and football player, a compassionate brother, a loving grandson, a fiercely funny nephew,
and a thoughtful and generous and devoted son. Our hope is that today you recognize all your incredible qualities and you use them as your inspiration to do great things in the future.
This is a big moment for you, Coley, and we feel so lucky that we were able to be a part of this with you. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, and sometimes, as you know, it's just not that easy.
But you know how capable you are and that you are brave enough and strong enough to conquer anything in life.
Never forget how loved you are. Know that everyone in this room loves you and supports you and cherishes you. Trust yourself as we trust you. Believe in yourself as we believe in you.
As you go through life, fight for what you believe in. Surround yourself with people of character, and most of all, have fun and enjoy yourself.
We can't wait to watch you create the life of your dreams, and we love you very, very much.
We now take this Torah scroll and pass it from one generation to the next as Cole takes Torah in his arms. On the shoulder. Got it? Yeah, right. We'll get these off. Okay, perfect.
כי מציון תצא תורה, כי מציון תצא תורה, ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד אחד אלוהינו גדול אדוננו קדוש שמו. גדול הייתי ונרוממה שמו ידיו. אדוני הגדולה והגדולה והנצח וההוד. ככל בשמיים ובארץ, ככל בשמיים ובארץ. לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל לראש. ישראל, ישראל, ואורי אחד הוא. ישראל, ישראל, ואורי אחד הוא. תורה, תורה, הללויה. הללויה, תורה, אורה, תורה, הללויה. Torah, Torah, Hallelujah. Yisrael, Yisrael, Alright, Chadu, Yisrael, Yisrael, Torah, Torah, Hallelujah. Torah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Torah, Torah, Hallelujah, Torah, Torah, Hallelujah. Yisrael ve'or Yisrael Alright, Achadu Torah, Torah, Hallelujah, 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 Torah, Torah, Hallelujah, Torah, Torah, Hallelujah. So Cole is about to chant some verses of Torah for you and teach you Torah. And this truly is that moment of transition for Cole, before which he ain't and after which he is a bar mitzvah. And in becoming so, Cole has chosen to invite some very important people to come up and bless each of the aliyot, literally the coming up to the Torah, the aliyah la Torah, the coming up. And so for the first aliyah, Cole would like to invite his incredibly proud aunt, Tina Gross. Tamod, hadasabat berel merel vedina, aliyah la Torah. That was beautiful. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Where do you start again? Is this you? No, you don't. You started by Yates. The wrong column. Be right with you. There it is. Right there. Yeah, you can kiss there. Beautiful. And then bless.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Vayetze ben Isha Yisraelit, v'hu ben Ish Mitzri, b'toch b'nei Yisrael. Vayesu b'machaneh ben HaYisraelit, v'ish HaYisraelit. Vayikov ben HaYisha HaYisraelit et Hashem, vayikalel, vayavu oto el Moshe, v'shem imo Shlomit bat Divri. Lamate dan Vayinachuhu Bamishmar Li Frosh Lachem Al Pi Adonai. There came out among the Israelites one whose mother was Israelite and whose father was Egyptian, and a fight broke out in the camp between the half Israelite and a certain Israelite. The son of the Israelite woman pronounced the name in blasphemy, and he was brought to Moses. Now his mother's name was Shlomit, daughter of Dibri and tribe of Dan, and he was placed in custody until the decision of Adonai should be made clear to them.
Blessing.
Baruch hu Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'hayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Kiss the kid. Kiss the cantor. And for the second aliyah, Cole would like to invite up his equally proud grandparents, Barry and Diane Gross. Yamdu, Beryl Merrill ben Moshe v'Fegele, Dina bat Cyril v'Esther, aliyah l'Torah.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'chanu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai
Noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai al Moshe lemor. Hosei et Tam Kalel. Amihutz lamachaneh. V'slamchu kol hashomim. Et yedehem al rosho. V'ragmu oto kol ha'edah. Ve'el b'nei Yisrael tadaber lemor. Ish kia kalel. Alahav v'naseh heto. V'nakvo shem Adonai mo umaz, ragom yirgamu vo, kol ha'idat kagir ka'azra, benakvo shem umaz. And Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, take the blasphemer outside the camp, and let all who were within hearing lay their hands upon his head, and let the whole community stone him. And to the Israelite people speak thus: anyone who blasphemes their God shall bear the guilt. If they also pronounce the name Adonai, they shall be put to death. The whole community shall stone them. Stranger citizen, if they have thus pronounced the name, they shall be put to death.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Kiss the kid. I thought I'd make you wait and sweat a little bit there. So for the third aliyah, we invite up to the Torah, Cole's very proud parents, Carrie and Jamie Hernandez. Ya Tamod, Sarah Bad Beryl Merrill Vedina, Jamie Hernandez, aliyah Torah. Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. V'ish kiyake kol nefesh adam mo yumah. Umake nefesh bechima yishamenach nefesh tachat nefesh. V'ish kiyatein mum ba'amito ka'asher asa kein ya'ase lo. Shever tachat shever. Ayin tachat ayin. Shem tachat shem ka'asher yitain. Mum ba'adam kein yanate bo. If anyone kills any human being, they shall be put to death. One who kills a beast shall make restitution for it, life for life. If anyone maims their fellow, as they have done, so shall it be done to them. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. The injury they inflicted on another shall be inflicted on them.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet,
v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Kiss the kid. Job. We're gonna have to get you a Hebrew name. And for the fourth and final aliyah, surprise, Cole invites himself. No. We call upon Cole for the first time as bar mitzvah to bless the fourth aliyah. Yamod, 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 Habachur bar hamitzvah, Yisrael Moshe ben Sarah, Chazak, Chazak, v'nitchazek.
Baruch et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Ambarach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Umakei v'himah.
Umakei v'hema yishon menach, umakei adam yumat. Mishpat echad yihyeh lachem, kager ka'azra yihyeh, ki ani Adonai Elohechem. Vayidaber Moshe el bnei Yisrael, vayotziu et Ham Kalel amihutz, v'mechaneh v'radmu oto. Aven ubnei Yisrael asu, ka'asher tziva Adonai et Moshe. One who kills a beast shall make restitution for it, but one who kills a human being shall be put to death. You shall have one standard for stranger and citizen alike, for I, Adonai, am your God. Moses spoke thus to the Israelites, and they took the blasphemer outside the camp and pelted them with stones. The Israelites did as Adonai had commanded Moses. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Yishar koach. Really nice job.
I invite you to please stand if you are able as I lift the Torah, and you can see the verses that Cole just chanted so beautifully.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה אשר שם משה, וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל. בני ישראל, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה, וזאת התורה.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
Literally.
Exactly.
Hold on a second.
All right. Beautiful. You can be seated, please. Cole. Start from there, and then right to it, okay? Yep, here, right to it. Go.
The Haftorah portion for this Shabbat comes from the book of Ezekiel. And I will be chanting from chapter 44, verses 23 through 24. The word haftarah comes from a Hebrew word that means to conclude. A haftarah is a collection of verses taken from one of the books of the prophets, which we find in the second section of the Hebrew Bible. This section contains the history of the ancient Israelites and the messages of the prophets of Israel, whose words continue to inspire us to this day. The verses of Haftarah are related in some way to the Torah portion that was just chanted. Sometimes the connection between the Torah and the Haftarah is very clear. Sometimes it is not. These verses share a special message for the week that concludes the reading of the Torah. I will first chant the blessing before the reading of Haftarah, which you can find on page 372 of the prayer book. Afterwards, you can follow along with me on the Torah translation sheet. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratzav v'divrichem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai haboker b'torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'v'nevi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Ve'et ami yoru bein kodesh lechol uvein tamei letechor yodi'um ve'ariv hema yamdu lemishpat b'mishpatai yishpetu ve'et torotai ve'et sukotai ve'chol mo'adai yishmoru ve'et shabtotai yekadeshu. They are to teach my people the difference between the holy and the common, and let them know how to tell the pure from the impure. When there are disputes, they are to be the judges, and in judging, they are to follow my laws of justice. On all my religious festivals, they are to carry out my teachings and my laws, and they are to keep my Sabbaths holy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam tzur kol ha'olamin Sadiq bechol hadarot, ha'el, ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'mdaber umkayim, she'kol devarav emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah ve'al ha'ovodah ve'al ha'mvi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat ha'zeh, she'natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, likdushav limnuach, lechavod ultifaret, al ha'kol Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, Umvarchim otach, yitbarach shimcha, befit kol hayt tamid leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
The name of the Torah portion this week is Emor. It comes from the book of Leviticus, chapters 21 through 24. This portion focuses on the lives of the priests, and also how God spoke to Moses, giving him instructions to be conveyed to the people of Israel. This helped the people enjoy a close relationship with God. The close relationship was formed through sacrifices and gifts, including basic products such as meat and other animal parts, as well as grain and other types of food. Some of these gifts were eaten by the priests and the worshippers as well. The end of the portion shares a story about a man who blasphemies God. He spoke God's name in vain, and the penalty for doing this, he was stoned to death. It also talks about the concept an eye for an eye, which is the part of the Torah portion that I find most interesting. Eye for an eye was a law used in ancient times to bring justice to a person who was hurt. The text says, if anyone maims his fellow, As he has done, so shall it be done to him. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. In ancient times, people believed if someone was hurt or killed, they had to make things fair by having the same thing done to them as a form of justice. But it wasn't always practical. For example, this is how eye for eye would work if enforced today. My friend Aaron and I play basketball a lot, and he wears prescription sport goggles, and I don't wear glasses at all. If I were to go for a rebound and accidentally give Aaron an elbow to the eye, and his vision worsens, according to eye for an eye, my vision would have to be worsened the same amount as Aaron's vision was worsened. How is it possible to damage my vision the same amount of damage done to Aaron? After all, before this, I had perfect vision, and he didn't. How can this be fair? Likely, I could become blinded, or my eye might be damaged more than Aaron's. The main idea for eye for an eye is very complicated and not easy to understand, which is why rabbis changed eye for an eye in later years, because it cannot be taken literally anymore. Too many difficult situations made the rabbis change eye for an eye into money for an eye. Money for an eye means that instead of the same exact damage being done to you, instead the person who hurt you would be fined or forced to pay money for your injuries. In the case of me elbowing Aaron in the eye, my vision wouldn't change, but I would be responsible for paying him money for the damage I did to his eye. I might have to pay for his glasses or his doctor's bill and things like that, but I wouldn't have my eye damaged. I think that this is a better way of making things fair. Eye for an eye, in my opinion, cannot fit for every circumstance. Money or fines could take that place of another person being hurt or injured. Eye for an eye in the literal meaning does not exist today in our community. Each community has its own set of laws to bring justice to certain situations. I love learning about this Torah portion, even though it seemed brutal and harsh in determining punishments at first. Then the rabbis changed their approach to this law over time. The rabbis realized it was not fair for most circumstances or situations. The punishment did not fit the crime, and it could rarely be applied fairly. Money for an eye is more appropriate than eye for an eye because it brought justice, and it changed an unfair law to a fair law where justice can be served more easily. Our society benefits from this understanding because innocent people who hurt someone else unintentionally are being punished with fines and not physical damage to themselves. This is one of the many ways that Jewish law in the Torah has evolved over time. Please join me in singing Shechecheyanu.
Nicely done. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has given us life, who sustains us, who has brought us to this special time.
Amen.
Amen. Nice job. Thank you. Super proud of you. Stay here. Don't leave.
I invite you to please turn to page 374, and please stand if you are able as we return the Torah to the ark and have the opportunity to give Cole a special blessing. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki nisgav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of Adonai, for God's name alone is exalted.
Hodo al eretz v'shamayim vayarem keren le'amo tehillah lechol chasidav livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
'Cause Cole, about 13 years ago, in one of my very first ritual acts here at Temple Bethel, I helped give you a Hebrew name, and I pretty much held you in my arms. Times have changed, clearly. To be able to be part of this journey over these last 13 years, from the time when I could put my hands on your shoulders just like I did to your little brother Dylan before, to this moment when I literally and figuratively look up to you because of the extraordinary young man you are and the man that you are becoming. What a special blessing and treat this is, to share these words with you, in front of your family and friends in this Kehillah Kedoshah, this sacred community. Your Torah portion clearly was very complicated, even dealing with the very last verse, not that really uplift of all was good, but the blasphemer is stoned to death. But in your Haftarah, it speaks about distinguishing between the everyday and the holy, between the pure and the impure. And so much of life, Cole, is trying to distinguish between those things. There are going to be lots of moments in your life where you are going to see things that are not so pure in our world and things that need to be made better. And there are going to be some times that you see such beauty and purity in the world that you're going to want to embrace it. Day in, day out, some days are just going to feel like it's every day, and some days are going to feel very special and sanctified. And that's the beauty of Judaism, Cole, is that we blend, and oftentimes things are interwoven, the holy and the everyday, the pure and the impure, but trying to find ways to uplift that which is pure, that which is holy, is one of the great responsibilities of a bar mitzvah. These years ahead, Cole, I know are going to be filled with many opportunities, much joy, perhaps some challenges along the way as well, because that is just how it is to be a young person in our world today. But I know, Cole, that as you continue to go through life, as you continue to develop and grow into the fine young man you are, I know that you will always face challenges and face adversity with courage and poise and strength. And also know that you will celebrate the greatest joys with that great, loving spirit that you bring to everyone. I hope and pray, Cole, that in the years ahead, you have a wide open lane to the basket with few obstacles in your way. And that you make those free throws too when you get fouled along the way as well. But Cole, what a pleasure it is to be able to share this blessing with you as you become bar mitzvah, words that are found here in the Torah, words from the Birkat Kohanim. I would put my hands on your head, but my arms are too short. My God. Got that stool around there? Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's face shine brightly upon you and be very good to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God always reach out to you, bestowing upon you the gifts of love, of joy, of courage, and above all, the gift of peace.
Amen. Etz Chaim hi lamachazigim ba v'tomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh, Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu kekedem. So, Coley, it's It's amazing to be standing here sharing this bima with you today. Because I feel like we've been here so many times, but you were so much shorter than me. But seriously, though, you have always been such a star, a light to your family, a light to your friends. You have always been that young man that we knew someday would be huge, and I'm not just talking about height. Because that heart of yours has always been bigger than your body. And that mind of yours has always wanted to learn more and know more. And today, as you taught us Torah, today as you shared yourself with us, and even brought your friends into your Devar Torah so that we would understand how important those relationships are to you, you proved to us that we were right about you all along. I remember you sitting in your mom's lap in Half Pint Chavurah years ago when you first came back to our community. And I remember looking at your mom then and saying, don't worry, he's always going to have all of us to chase after him and help you and be there and make sure that he turns into the young Jewish man that we know he can be. So I offer you this blessing today. The words are from Proverbs. The music is from that guy sitting over there. Because literally this song was just written a few weeks ago for another really powerful young man's bar mitzvah. My colleague, Rabbi Cantor Allison Wissett's son, Jacob. But these words are called Beni, which means my son. And I hope that you take these to heart and that you know that you are not just a child of your mom and dad, but you are a child of the Jewish people, and you are our child, and we are so proud of the man that you are becoming. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your mind hold my commandments, for they will bestow on you length of days, years of life and well-being. Let fidelity and steadfastness not leave you. Hold them fast, tight within your hands. Write them on the tablet of your mind, and you will find favor in the eyes of God and man. Trust in the eternal with all your heart, with all your soul. Rely not only on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge the eternal, and God will fill your days with joy, and God will fill your days with
always know the joy of God, and may we always know the joy of you in our lives. Mazal Tov.
Cole, we have several representatives from our temple leadership here celebrating with you and they're going to present some gifts to you. Representing our board of directors and on the bima today, dear family friend George Mayer. Representing Sisterhood, Linda Belzer. And representing Speedy, our San Pedro Temple youth, and Nifty, Jordan Davidson.
Cole, I am so happy to be representing the board of directors today for your bar mitzvah, especially since your family has always been so very special to us. We consider you and your family as part of our family. Over the years, it has been so much fun watching you develop as a basketball player. I especially remember the years on the Japanese league when you were the token 1 or 2 round eyes playing on the team. George. You have to give them credit, though, for picking talent. Now I have listened to you lead the service, read from Torah. Tell us about your thoughts on the parsha that you read. You have grown and grown and grown in size and into a fine young man who is soft-spoken and yet tenacious and hardworking when doing something you're passionate about. I am confident that you will apply the same passion to whatever life brings you from this day on. Wishing you continued growth, happiness, and as you well know, to always remember the importance of family and of your faith. We love you, Cole. We're so proud of you. Oh, the good part. Yeah, the good part. I just wanted to tell you that and go. Yep. The Bar Mitzvah certificate from the Board of Directors. Show that. That's from the Board of Directors. And a High Holy Day Matzor, also from the Board of Directors. And a book entitled Questions Jews Ask from Rabbi Briskin. That's the book. And the book entitled Israel Matters from the Federation. And now I think there's someone else coming up to give you some more.
Hi, Cole. So I'm very, very happy to be here to present this little, it's this?
It's a goose.
Oh, you're going to get to use this when we do the kiddush. It's from the Sisterhood Board of Directors. I'm very happy to be here. I don't know if you remember, but I was your second grade Hebrew teacher. That was the last time I was taller than you. And remember, I taught you your first Hebrew letters and your first Hebrew words. You remember when we did treasure hunts and there would be Hebrew letters all over the temple and go around and collect them? You're an amazing young man. Rachel and Gabrielle send their love to you. You come from just the best stock, you know, the nicest, most wonderful family. You are going to do incredible things. You've already made us all proud, and you're going to continue to make us proud. You're mature, you're well-spoken, you're loving, and you're just surrounded by love, and congratulations.
Oh, we're doing Kiddush later, so.
Coley, Mazel Tov on your bar mitzvah. For those who don't know me, I'm Jordan Davidson, and I'm the 9th grade representative for Speedy, San Pedro Temple Youth. Speedy is a part of the North American Federation of Temple Youth. At Nifty and Nifty SoCal events, you receive a bead. Many people like to adorn their necklaces with charms, and on behalf of Speedy, I would like to give you a charm. And on behalf of Nifty, I would like to give you a $250 gift certificate for a trip to Israel after your confirmation year. And we are so proud of your accomplishments today, and we wish you luck as a Jewish adult. And Coley, I just want to say it's very nice to be up here with another tall Jew. We are a very, very rare breed.
Hey, short Jews unite, okay? All right, all right. All right, where's that? There you go.
Thank you to the Board of Directors, Sisterhood, Speedy, Nifty, and the Jewish Federation for the gifts I just received. Thank you to Rabbi for helping me prepare for today. I enjoyed working with you. And to Cantor for teaching me my prayers in Torah. It was fun hearing your voice on my phone all the time. And thank you, Debbie, for always being supportive and giving me confidence. Sorry about your hip. And thank you to all my Torah school teachers who taught me everything I know about Judaism and Hebrew. And thank you to all my friends at Torah school. It was fun learning with you all these years. Thank you to all my family and friends who are here today supporting me. I appreciate all of you, especially my mom. Mom, thank you for always having my back and helping me study at home these last 6 months. And thank you most importantly for being my mom. Thank you all for coming.
You're welcome.
It's all about these, folks.
Cole, on behalf of all of us, thank you for leading us so beautifully and ably in worship and learning this morning. It's just been such a joy and pleasure sharing the beam with you and being able to prepare to make for this day. And you're almost done. You know, you can get out of that suit. You can start playing hoops in a little bit. All's going to be good. All's going to be good. So, just in a couple of notes before we begin to conclude our service. At the conclusion of our service, after our closing song of Oseh Shalom, we will say Kiddush, the blessing over the wine, in this nice new Kiddush cup that Cole has. And we'll also say Motzi, blessing over the bread. And when we say Motzi and Kiddush, I'd like to invite all of the Torah school students who are here today to celebrate with Cole to come to the Bima and to help us say Kiddush and Motzi. Immediately following, everyone is invited into Al Manuel Hall for a festive Kiddush luncheon. I think things are just going to be open and ready to go. A very stern warning for anyone here who was a member of Temple Bethel. If you need anything this afternoon, do not ask Carrie. She is off the clock, okay? I know it's her party, but, find someone else. It is important for everyone to have fun. But, yeah, we really do want to thank our temple administrator for making the building so beautiful for this very important celebration. Had to go through, so. And I also think that for the kids are going to change at some point? Do they know? Okay, so for the kids who want to change and get into more comfortable clothes, there's going to be very small basketball court out there, kind of full court, half court, quarter court, whatever you want to call it, but out on the patio, and all the kids are invited to change into their basketball clothes and just eat something, get some protein first, and then have some fun this afternoon. So again, Mazel Tov to everyone. Our concluding prayers begin on page 586 with the Leinu. Please stand if you're able.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
On page 595, there are stars up above so far away, we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. In a moment, we will turn to page 598 and recite the Mourner's Kaddish. If you're remembering someone who died in recent days, or this is the anniversary of their death, I invite you to please share that person's name aloud. We also remember your great-grandma Ethel, whose presence is very much in this room with us as well today. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. We join together, page 598.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקדושה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say,
Amen. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. Shabbat shalom.
Torah school students, come on up for Kiddush and
Nice job, dude. So proud of you. Get your Kiddush cup. Don't go anywhere. We got to bless still.
Cole. Come on, guys, come in the middle. Dylan, come in. Cole, front and center. Cole, front and center. All right, we're on deck.
Al kein barech Adonai Dom Shabbat v'kadshehu savri. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei peri hagafen. L'chaim.
Chaim. All right. Dylan, hold up the challah.
Hold it up, Dylan.
Okay.
Hold up.
Peyton.
There you go. Good job.
Peyton, turn around though. Let people see the challah.
Yeah, Peyton, they don't want to see the back of you. They want to see the challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
everyone.
shalom.
Peyton, you hold it. Everyone take a piece. Save some for the adults down there too.
Challah for you, sir. Nicely done.